They break, they steal, no one here is free. Here they come for thee. Unless you listen to Dave and Stacie.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Dave from Corn Production Deep Dive TV Podcast with my co-host Stacie, here to talk about From Season 3. We got a lot of weird rumors out there that we're here to dispel.
Yeah.
An announcement of a big-time interview that we got going on. So we have a nice short little show for you today.
Yeah, just a little
yes,
bonus content.
Yes.
We want to clear the air a little bit. There is a rumor going around about, specifically in the U.S., where you can watch the show. We have the official information we're going to share with you, as well as, to the best of our knowledge, the information from some other countries. When and where can you watch the premiere of From Season 3?
And we got a big interview coming up, as I just mentioned. It's pretty exciting stuff. We can't tell you who it is, but it is someone major that unfortunately we're not going to see for very much longer.
Yeah. If you figured it out from our thumbnail, it's the person in the cart.
Yes.
We've all seen that trailer. We've all been talking about it for a while now of who's in that cart. Well, we know. We just got done talking with them.
Yep.
And we cannot wait to share that interview with you guys. The full interview is not going to drop on our channel until after episode 302 airs, so at the end of this month. But yeah, it's exciting stuff.
Yep, absolutely. And all right, so Stacie, why don't you kick us off with some information?
All right, so From Season 3 is airing in the U.S. on MGM Plus, same as it always has. This is an MGM series produced by MGM, airing on MGM Plus. It releases the first episode, 301, this Sunday, September 22nd at 9 p.m. Now, you're going to be able to watch that through the MGM Plus app or through any other provider that you subscribe to MGM Plus through. So you can do that through Amazon Prime. You can get the add-on channel for MGM Plus. You can do it through the Roku channel. You can do it through, I think, most cable providers have an MGM Plus add-on, or directly from MGM Plus themselves.
Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation out there regarding where you can watch this. A lot of people are thinking that you can watch it directly through Amazon Prime.
Right, that's where the big confusion comes from. And unfortunately, Forbes put out an article with some incorrect information insinuating that Season 3 was going to be available on Amazon Prime. Now, it is if you subscribe to the MGM Plus add-on channel. The same way you can watch HBO or AMC or any other streamer through Prime if you subscribe to it through them. But people got the idea, and this rumor has been spreading like wildfire throughout social media.
Yeah, I've seen
Season 3 is going to be available just with a Prime subscription. This is not true. This is fake news, people. Do not cancel your MGM Plus subscriptions. Please support the people making this show so they keep making more of it.
Yeah, I've seen this multiple posts spreading the exact same misinformation, and it is not good news for the show.
It's not good news for the show.
This is the same situation that we were in sort of last year,
right? Where
a lot of people did not know where to watch the show,
right?
And so we're here to help dispel that.
Part of the reason that this is this misinformation is out there is because currently seasons 1 and 2 of From are available with a Prime subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they made those seasons available as a promotional thing in order to get more people to find the show, which it worked. The show has again exploded exponentially, tons and tons of new viewers, tons of new people in the Fromily, which is amazing. And welcome all of you who have just discovered the show and haven't been watching it and waiting a year and a half since the last episode ended, like we have.
Right.
The idea is to get you to subscribe to MGM Plus. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're making this available, to get new viewers and to get them over to MGM Plus, who makes and puts out this show, okay? And this isn't just us saying this. This isn't an opinion. We have information.
Yep.
We've watched the episodes. We we are in contact with MGM Plus. I have an official email from my contact at MGM Plus where I've been talking to her about this rumor. And they're trying to get, as we're talking right now, they're trying to get Forbes to issue a correction. And they're trying to get ahead of this rumor. One thing I have seen is that Harold Perrineau has posted that it will be exclusively on MGM Plus. They're trying to fix the misinformation out there right now. Unfortunately, though, the thing with rumors is once they get started, it's really hard to fix them.
Well, yeah, I mean, where's Forbes going to issue this correction on the page
first they need to correct the article itself so
Right.
that people stop seeing the wrong information. And who knows if they're going to be able to work that out. But this is us doing our part, trying to spread the correct information. You can watch it on Sunday, 9 p.m. through MGM Plus. Whether you get that through Prime or another source, totally up to you. You do not have to subscribe to Prime. You can just subscribe to MGM Plus directly. I think it's $5.99 a month right now. There's usually promotions out there, and different providers will have different promotions. So check with whoever you get your other channels from and see. And that's what you need to do. And now there is a possibility, and I hope this doesn't happen because it'll make this conversation worse. There is a possibility they make episode 1 free.
Yes.
And I hope they don't do that because then it's just going to confuse people even more and make these people think they're right and delay this a week. So I hope that doesn't happen. But one great thing is we're going to get live tweeting Sunday night.
Yep.
It has been confirmed Harold Perrineau is involved in that. I'm going to be there. Go on to Twitter, X, use hashtag from and hashtag Fromily, Fromily, and you'll be able to follow along the conversation. I'm guessing a lot of the other casts are going to be live tweeting as well because they did in previous seasons.
I mean, for me, whether I'm there or not depends, what time I'm working the next day.
Right.
So what time is that going to be?
9 p.m. Eastern.
That's when the live tweeting starts?
Right. That's when the official release launch is through MGM Plus, and that's when there will be live tweeting. And possibly for further time zones, they'll continue that. I don't know. That's obviously up to the cast. But yes, at 9 p.m. Eastern is when you can expect to see the cast live tweeting. Which is always a super fun time because the cast of From is amazing. They're super interactive with the fans.
Yeah.
We've interacted with so many of them that way. It's how we started a lot of our conversations with people that we've had on the channel.
Right. And how I met Carla Mack. That's,
exactly.
Yeah. So
now, if you live in Canada, let's move on to some other countries.
Okay.
Canada is going to be simulcasting through Paramount Plus. So if you're in Canada, you need to subscribe to Paramount Plus. And the show's premiering at the same time. Well, I'm not positive the same time. I haven't been able to confirm that. But on the same day.
Okay.
So September 22nd, this Sunday, is when the premiere of Season 3 is.
That was a pretty good transition because, Carla lives in Canada. And
there we go.
Then we transitioned into Canada.
Yeah, so Carla's going to be watching on Paramount Plus.
Yep. Carla Mack, by the way, who has recorded our theme for our Season 3 podcast.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well include it on this video.
I might as well. Actually, you know what? Our intro will be Carla Mack's theme.
Yeah, so you heard that. If we premiered that here too. Amazing.
Yes. Right. Good times.
Even though in our episode 1, we're going to talk about how we're hearing it for the first time. So ignore that.
Yes.
We already recorded that.
Yep. We've already talked about
okay, so that's U.S. and Canada. We're all going to get to experience this Sunday, September 22nd. MGM Plus in the U.S., Paramount Plus in Canada. Now, if you live in Australia, you're going to be able to watch the show through Stan. You're going to have to wait one extra day. They are releasing the first episode on Monday, September 23rd. So 1 day delay for Australia. If you're in Germany is, the show's going to be airing through Paramount Plus, but not until Friday, October 4th. So a little bit of a wait for Germany. Going to be just a little bit behind the conversations. You might want to kind of mute some of the Facebook groups and other media if you don't want spoilers, because the world's going to be talking about, North America is going to be talking about this on Sunday. So yeah, Germany, October 4th on Paramount Plus. UK, we don't have an official release date yet. The rumor is it's going to be January 2025. Yeah.
That sucks for them.
That sucks for them. And of course, these are official sources, and I'm only going to encourage people to watch through official legal sources that support the channel. So we are not talking about any of those under the table ways to watch things. We do not endorse that here.
Yes. No, we don't.
So that's it.
Yep. That is all.
When You watch after. So if you're in the U.S. and Canada, and you get to watch on September 22nd, immediately afterwards at 10 p.m., I think 10:05 p.m., our podcast is going to drop, talking all about episode 301. We've already recorded it. We have some amazing things to say. 301 is a spectacular episode.
Yes.
Busy, crazy, oh my goodness. And by the end of it, you're going to know who our interview's with. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yes. And I watched that episode. It's a great episode. By the end of it, I was like, I messaged my co-host, and I'm like, I need about 1,000 hugs. Because, I was just...
So don't miss it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
once it's over, do your live tweeting, and then come listen to us. Great conversation we have about it. And we're going to want all of your feedback, because we then put your feedback into a future episode. And we're going to be about a week behind, just because we are recording the episodes early. But whatever you tell us, if you have some good feedback about the series, about our podcast, about all of these things, we'll give you a shout out.
Yep, absolutely.
And then after episode 302, the following week, is when we're going to drop this interview that we can't talk about. We can't say anything about it other than it's amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Yes.
Share it with our Frumily and our listeners. And we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be back talking about From.
We haven't gotten to talk about a new episode of From in a year and a half because of the strikes.
Right?
It's been such a long time. And I'm so happy to be back into it. This is just like one of the best shows ever.
Mm-hmm. And
it's worth paying $6 a month for, you guys. Go do it.
$6. $6 is really nothing. If you're paying for a subscription service, you're definitely not paying less than $6 on most things,
right?
And you usually pay a lot more. So this is a deal to watch this. What I believe is going to be an all-time great sci-fi horror series. For sure.
and from what I've seen so far, which is a little bit, this season's amazing.
Oh yes, it's been great so far.
This is, you don't want to miss it, guys.
Yeah, I think there was this little preview thing that they put out, and the creators were saying that they were dialing things up to 11. They are not kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the gate too.
Yeah. Yep.
Season 2, people were complaining that it was a little slow getting into. You're not going to have that complaint. You better not have that complaint this season.
I'm not going to take anybody who says that even remotely seriously. But all right, I think that about does it. Unless you have more to say.
That's all I got. Keep spreading correct information. Spread love and kindness. I don't want to see nastiness in our Frumily discussions on social media. Every time we get a large community, things get nasty. Things are starting to get nasty in some little corners of the internet, and do your best to spread positivity and love, because we're here because we're fans of this show.
Right. Now, I will say that if you have comments that are in that vein, the ones that you say not to spread, I'm probably not going to shout you out.
Right.
I'm not going to...
We're not going to spread negativity.
No. I mean, if you have critical things to say, there is a difference between being critical and nasty. I mean, I've certainly had some criticisms that I've expressed about the show here and there. The show, and it's all out of love, but there's a difference between being like really nasty to people and legit criticism. There is a difference. And so I will definitely... I'm not going to... if you share something critical that's logical, I would say.
Right.
I will definitely share that, of course. All right. So, Stacie, we reached at...
I've reached on Twitter, X, Instagram, and Threads at TVN Coupon Talk, and that's where I'll be live tweeting.
And if you like this video and want to support the channel, there are a number of ways to do so. You can follow me on Twitter at Core Productions, which I may or may not be live tweeting from. You can join one of my Corn Productions Facebook pages. You can buy something from the Corn Productions store on Zazzle. You can buy me a coffee. You can join the Corn Productions membership for 99 cents a month. And of course, you can like, share, and comment on this video, as well as subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell so you're notified when new content drops.
And there's so much of it coming.
Yes, definitely. October is going to be very busy for us. All right. This is Dave and Stacie from the Corn Productions Deep Dive TV podcast, signing off.